theTokyoBill weekly update, an end-of-week news brief on events in and around Japan. Today is January 11th, 2025. The critically acclaimed series Shogun won the Golden Globe Award for Best TV Drama, adding to its impressive tally of 18 Emmy Awards. Japanese actor Hiroyuki Sanada, who portrays warlord Yoshii Toranaga, received the Best Actor Award, while Anna Sawai and Tadanobu Asano won Best Actress and Best Supporting Actor respectively. During the ceremony, Sanada expressed gratitude for those who supported him and encouraged young actors to stay true to themselves. He acknowledged the challenges of producing a series predominantly in Japanese, but highlighted its success as a chance for filmmakers globally. Shogun, set in 1600s Japan, is a remake of a 1980 miniseries based on the novel by James Clavell. Hideki Matsuyama started the new PGA Tour season with an impressive 3-shot win over Colin Morikawa at the Century. He shot an 8 under 65, setting a new record for the lowest total score at Kapalua, finishing at 35 under 257, surpassing Cameron Smith's previous record. This victory is Matsuyama's 11th on the PGA Tour and 3rd in the last 10 months. Morikawa played well, never scoring worse than 66, but costly 3 putts hindered his performance. The tournament featured high scores, with Matsuyama's strong finishes, especially an eagle on the 3rd hole, sealing his win and earning him $3.6 million, boosting his career earnings past $60 million. Cosmetics and pharmaceutical companies are actively researching alternatives to animal testing to enhance animal welfare. Notably, Osaka-based Roto Pharmaceutical, in partnership with Nagoya City University, has created a machine learning model that predicts eye irritation from poorly soluble substances without using animals. This in silico model conducts short-term exposure tests solely based on chemical structure, yielding results comparable to traditional in vivo and in vitro methods. The 3 R's principle, replacement, reduction, and refinement, advocated by zoologist William Russell and the microbiologist Rex Birch, promotes minimizing animal use and suffering. The Bologna Declaration in 1998 and Japan's revised Animal Welfare Act in 2005 further solidified the commitment to these research principles. U.S. President Joe Biden has blocked Nippon Steel's proposed acquisition of U.S. Steel, citing national security concerns. In a statement, Biden mandated that both companies abandon the transaction within 30 days. The deal was initially announced in December 2023, but lacked consensus from the U.S. Committee on Foreign Investment regarding security risks, leading to Biden's intervention. While White House spokesperson John Kirby emphasized that the decision did not impact the U.S.-Japan alliance, United Steelworkers Union praised the order as a favorable move for American jobs and security. Conversely, U.S. Steel's CEO condemned the decision as harmful to American competitiveness. A Nagoya-based firm, Kowa Corporation, is set to launch the commercial use of environmentally friendly and durable bagworm silk. The silk, produced by bagworm moth larvae, is stronger and more flexible than traditional silks. Kowa has created sheets from this biodegradable thread which can be combined with carbon fiber reinforced polymers for applications in sports equipment, such as golf clubs. Collaborating with the National Agriculture and Food Research Organization, they are developing efficient extraction methods. The company, investing billions of yen, aims to utilize the silk in various products, including airplane parts and bulletproof vests, under the brand name Minalong. As of October 24, Japan's dairy farmers numbered fewer than 10,000 for the first time, specifically 9,960. marking a 5.7% decline compared to the previous year, according to the Japan Dairy Council. This trend has intensified since 2022, primarily due to unfavorable conditions like the weak yen and rising crude oil prices, increasing production costs. A survey revealed that 59% of farmers reported deficits, with 83% characterizing their financial situation as bad. Furthermore, while 98% of milk consumers want to continue buying local fresh milk, 2/3 are unaware of the industry's struggles with declining farmer numbers. Professor Nobuyuki Kawai from Nagoya University discovered that primates, including humans, have an instinctive fear of snakes primarily due to their scales rather than their movements. This fear may stem from an evolutionary history where ancestral mammals lived in trees, with snakes as their main predators. Kawai's experiments with Japanese macaques, who had never seen real snakes, demonstrated that they could identify snake images faster than similar animals, such as salamanders. Further tests revealed that the monkey's recognition speed was linked to the presence of scales, suggesting that primates evolved their visual systems to detect these features in snakes, as published in the journal Scientific Reports. To address Japan's ongoing labor shortage, convenience store leader Lawson is implementing remote cashiers from abroad, beginning with a Japanese national in Sweden who will assist customers in Tokyo and Osaka during early mornings. This initiative responds to the challenges faced by convenience store operators struggling to hire part-time employees, especially in rural areas. Hiring remote workers across time zones, and by utilizing digital avatars that imitate real cashier movements, Lawson is ensuring that the customer shopping experience remains high. The company plans to expand this system over the next 5 years. On January 6th, the resignation agency Momuri experienced a notable increase in consultations as many businesses resumed operations after an extended holiday. The 9-day break heightened the difficulty for individuals to return to work, leading to a jump in inquiries, rising from a past record of 180 to over 250, marking a 40% increase. Momuri assists employees in resigning by communicating their intentions and coordinating necessary procedures, charging roughly $140 per regular employees and $75 for part-timers. Many resignations cited poor working conditions and mental health issues, with frustrations expressing online about Japan's exploitative work culture, companies commonly referred to as black companies. 4 Chinese Coast Guard vessels entered Japan's territorial waters near the Senkaku Islands in Okinawa Prefecture on Wednesday. As reported by the 11th Regional Coast Guard headquarters in Naha, the capital of the southernmost prefecture, each vessel appeared to be fitted with autocannons. The 4 ships entered the territorial waters one after the other, close to Minami Kojima Island, which is part of the Japanese-controlled island group, between 10 a.m. and approximately 10:15 a.m. This marks the first incursion into territorial waters by a Chinese official vessel this year. Japanese actor Ryo Yoshizawa was recently fired from Asahi Breweries due to an incident where he drunkenly entered his surprised neighbor's apartment. Hired as the face for their low-alcohol beer, Super Dry Crystal, Yoshizawa's actions were described as unacceptable by Asahi. After returning home intoxicated on December 30th, he mistakenly entered the wrong apartment, claiming he needed to use the bathroom. Asahi stated they would no longer feature him in future advertisements, and Yoshizawa and his agency apologized for the trouble caused. Despite his apparent popularity with around 80 screen credits, the impact of his absence is unclear, as the drinking trend continues to decline in Japan. Japan's economy minister, Ryosei Akazaka, stated this week that a potential acquisition of Japanese retail giant 7&I by Canada's Alimentation Couche-Tard is closely tied to national security interests. This comment follows a $47 billion buyout offer for 7&I, which is deemed core to Japan's national security. 7&I, known for 7-Eleven convenience stores, has rejected the offer, while its founding family seeks to privatize the company to resist the takeover. Akazaka expressed concerns that if the business were in foreign hands, it might prioritize profit over disaster response, potentially impacting aid to affected communities. His remarks reflect a broader trend of increasing global protectionism. The Association of Japanese Animation has released its preliminary anime industry report for 2023, which indicates the industry's continued growth. With a record revenue of over 3.3 trillion yen, or US $21 billion, the industry experienced an over 14% increase from the previous year. Notably, foreign sources accounted for 1.7 trillion yen, surpassing domestic revenue of 1.6 trillion yen. This marks the first instance since 2020 that the overseas market for anime has outperformed the domestic market, illustrating a slight favor of international sales. The comprehensive report is typically published each December, reflecting the previous year's data. Takeshi Ebisawa, a Yakuza gang leader, pleaded guilty to trafficking nuclear materials from Myanmar to finance an illicit arms deal. Initially charged in April 2022 with drug and firearms offenses, he faced additional charges in February 2024 for conspiring to sell weapons-grade nuclear material and purchasing military weaponry for an insurgent group. U.S. prosecutors outlined Ebisawa's operations, which involved moving uranium and weapons-grade plutonium alongside narcotics like heroin and methamphetamine. He boasted of having large quantities of nuclear materials and was caught in a U.S.-led sting operation. Ebisawa could face up to 20 years in prison, emphasizing the severity of his crimes. 8 students were injured during a hammer attack at Hosei University's Tama campus in West Tokyo on Friday. Police received an emergency call around 3:45 p.m. reporting the assault. The attacker, a 22-year-old South Korean woman, was arrested after being subdued. Investigators revealed that the suspect acted out of frustration after feeling ignored by a group of students and used a hammer she found on campus. Fortunately, the injuries sustained by the students were minor, and the incident was contained quickly by those on site before police arrived. That brings us to the end of news items for the week ending January 11th. These stories and more you can read at theTokyoBill.com. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.